Becky Swain's sudden reappearance has placed Carla Connor in a very awkward situation on Coronation Street. A few weeks earlier, the character arrived in Weatherfield to surprise her partner, Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain. Lisa was completely shocked to see Becky alive, as she had believed for years that she had been killed while on duty. When Becky finally explained the truth, she revealed that she had been living in Spain for the past 4 years under a false identity after being placed in witness protection following a botched undercover mission. Lisa was outraged to learn that Becky had been working against a violent gang, which not only endangered the entire family, but also forced her into hiding. Even though Becky maintained that her disappearance was only to protect Lisa and their daughter Betsy, Lisa argued that there had to have been another solution. At this tense moment in their reunion, Carla walked through the door, and Lisa left her in shock by introducing her to the wife she thought was dead, before storming off to cool down. With Becky now back in the picture, life at the Connor Swain home has become strained. Carla and Lisa both acknowledge Betsy's wish to spend time with her biological mother, but Becky's constant presence leaves Carla feeling increasingly left out. This tension was clear in the latest episode when Becky deliberately irritated Carla during a lunch outing. Not long after, Carla went to the police station in search of Kit Green. She made it clear she doubts Becky's story and is determined to uncover the facts. After all, if that gang still poses a threat to Becky, why would she take the chance of putting Lisa and Betsy in harm's way by coming back? Carla pushed for Kit to dig into the records from Becky's past case, but he hesitated. He admitted to Carla that he too had doubts and suggested that if they could track down D.I. Crawley, who had once worked alongside Becky and his superior Costello, they might finally uncover the truth. What Kit didn't realize was that Costello had been eavesdropping on their discussion. Determined to bury the facts, Costello later approached him with the tempting offer of a promotion. Ambitious and eager to climb the ranks, Kit couldn't resist. Staying quiet in exchange for advancement was a deal he was willing to make. He agreed, and Costello assured him it wouldn't be long before others addressed him as Detective Sergeant. That left Carla isolated in her mission to expose Becky's secrets from Lisa and Betsy. At this stage, her only possible clue is the elusive D.I. Crawley, but can she manage to locate them alone and get closer to the reality? Or will Costello throw another obstacle in her path? Speaking recently, Vicky Myers admitted, "No disrespect to Amy, but my first reaction was, oh no," when asked about Becky's dramatic resurrection. She explained, "But then, once we explored Lisa and Becky's history, how they first met, what their connection was really like, I realized it's actually a fascinating storyline worth telling. Where it ultimately goes, I can't say, but right now I think it's a story that needs to be shown." From the sound of it, this plotline is far from wrapping up, as Vicky teased that there's plenty more on the way. She added, "Everyone's been working so hard and the writers have been outstanding. We've seen so many fans writing in, creating edits and reels, and it's been great because people are really recognizing the different sides of these relationships and the power struggles involved. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens next." What's certain is that Coronation Street has some massive moments ahead, with its 65th anniversary celebrations and a major crossover planned with Emmerdale. During our chat, Vicky mentioned she was on the train back to Leeds tomorrow, sparking speculation that she could be filming scenes for the crossover. That remark hints that Lisa Swain's workload may be about to expand further, possibly taking her into the Yorkshire village to crack another case. Could her path lead to Emmerdale in pursuit of John Sugden, the man whose face recently turned up on a wanted poster in Corrie? Coronation Street viewers have been left uneasy as they believe they figured out how Dee Dee Bailey could be written out after the actress confirmed her goodbye. Loyal fans of the ITV soap admitted they were heartbroken when Shanique Sterling Brown revealed she is preparing to leave the role. Many now fear they've worked out the storyline that will see Dee Dee exit Weatherfield. Shanique first appeared on screen back in 2022, taking on the much-anticipated role of Diana Dee Dee Bailey, daughter of Aggie and Ed Bailey, the family who arrived in 2019 as the show's first permanent black household. However, her time on the cobbles is almost over. Sharing a collection of photos of herself and character, Shanique announced on Instagram, "After 3 amazing years as Dee Dee Bailey, I've made the choice to wave goodbye to the cobbles. It's bittersweet to be leaving, but I'm thrilled to see what's ahead while enjoying these final moments playing Princess Diana and all her many faces." Fans rushed to post their disappointment at the announcement, and speculation has already started over the exact way Dee Dee will be written out of the long-running soap. Coronation Street followers believe they've uncovered DC Kit Green's true plan, following an offer made by his superior, D.I. Costello. It comes as many viewers of the ITV soap have admitted they never fully trusted the detective constable. Fans are convinced they've now figured out what Kit intends to do after receiving the tempting proposition from Costello. Suspicion around Kit has been there ever since it was revealed last year that he was Bernie Winter's long-lost son. However, some viewers have slowly begun to warm to the character, portrayed by Jacob Roberts, as he appears determined to discover exactly what Costello is concealing, not just for himself, but also for his colleague, DS Lisa Swain. Audiences will remember that Costello pressured Lisa into attending therapy after the loss of her colleague, PC Craig Tinker, brought back painful memories of her wife Becky Swain's death while on duty. Becky's name was first mentioned last year when Lisa confided in Carla Connor about her late partner, as the stress of working the Lauren Bolton and Joel Deering case, alongside being a mother to teenage daughter Betsy, weighed heavily on her. Since then, fans have watched Lisa and Carla grow close, and after moving into their first house together at number 6 Coronation Street earlier this year, the couple recently celebrated their engagement. In a dramatic twist last month, Becky suddenly turned up in Weatherfield, very much alive. Lisa was left stunned when she came face to face with her supposedly dead wife inside the home she now shares with her new fiancée Carla, and on the very day their daughter Betsy celebrated her 18th birthday. Overwhelmed and unsure if she was dreaming, Lisa listened as Becky revealed she had been living in Spain under a different identity after entering witness protection when an undercover mission collapsed. Since that shocking return, Lisa has been desperate to uncover the full truth. She questioned her superior officer who backed Becky's version of events, but many Coronation Street fans believe he's keeping secrets, with Kit being the only one openly wary of both his boss and Carla. In Friday's episode, viewers saw Costello secretly watching Kit while he spoke to Carla at the police station. Later, the senior officer pulled Kit aside and dangled the offer of a promotion. While some fans are convinced Costello is plotting to push Lisa out, others believe Kit may have his own hidden agenda. Coronation Street continues every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available on ITVX and YouTube.